Hello, everybody. Tuesday. I'm wearing my Aaron Rodgers jersey, who honestly I think was on fire. I saw a meme and I tried to find it, but I couldn't. So after the first week, the Chicago Bears, it was basically them playing in a pool, basically, and there was a Chicago Bear player surfing or basically sliding, head first, doing a dive in the water. Um, so this meme was Aaron Rodgers kind of surfing that Chicago player dude. Um, so, but like I said, I can't find it, but it was hilarious. It's an interesting NFC North. Um, I know Allen's got his Lions. I know there's Peter Nicosa, who's a Viking fan. So it's an interesting division, to say the least. We'll see who prevails as the weeks go on and who falters towards the bottom. It's weird to have so many like division games these first couple weeks. Next week, was it the Vikings? Vikings go to Detroit. So one of them is going to be 1-2, and the other one's going to be 2-1. We head down to Tampa to face Tom Brady. So we'll see. Today was an up and down kind of day. I mean, this is a SPY. I got in short. I made a little bit. And I seem to do this often. I come out of the gate, and I think I made a rule that I'm not trading the first half hour, because here's 9 o'clock. And although we did trade down a little bit longer, we then rallied. I tried to play long in here, but then stopped out on this candle. But at the end of the day, we had this huge upswing. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow with it. I'm going to ask Alan his thoughts on the Fed, because that's what's really going to shake the market. Look, I have this moving average highlighted. I'm still working on that moving average app. Hopefully next week I'll be able to show you guys something, maybe get a beta version out, but I want to run it first. So stay tuned for that. I'm holding two positions. I'm holding triple M long, which I don't even remember when I got in, but suffered through this downturn, and then actually I think I ended the day green. But the reason I am long is because of this daily chart. I like this bottoming. This is the 10 SMA, which is at 119 something. And I'm holding the 120 calls. It's Tuesday, or tomorrow will be Wednesday, so there's 3 days. So we'll see how it does. Odds are I'm going to get out before the Fed, but we'll see. The second one is Goog, and I'm holding this short. We dropped, tried to rally, but the reason I'm holding it is because of this daily chart as well. We made actually a 3-month, and actually, if you want to look at it, we made a 3-month low today. And if I bring this out to a year, this is a yearly low as well. If I go back, I think I went back 5 years. This bunch right here, if we break this at 174, I believe then we're falling further, because if you notice right here is a gap, and gaps tend to fill. So again, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be profitable before the Fed. But I am bearish on Google. I think triple M has paid its dues, and I think it's ready for a bounce. So Alan is over in Stowe, Vermont. which, as a side note, I was a, a national ski patroller way back when in a prior life. And I believe Stowe, Vermont was the birthplace of the National Ski Patrol. It's gorgeous over there. I was there with my wife a couple of years ago, towards the end of September or August, and there was snow in the mountains, but not in the cities. It's I just love it over there. I belong to a Facebook group, this photographer over in Vermont, and amazing pictures of like the sugar houses, where they tap maple syrup out of the trees and then process it. So gorgeous place over there. So, I started this rambling and I forgot to say happy birthday. This old man here is 60? 60 years young. 60 years young. So, and
yeah, amazing.
Yeah, and probably his best days of his lives. You're at a Kid Rock concert a couple days ago, and then jet off to
Friday, yeah. Saturday was on a cruise on Lake Champlain.
Nice.
Sunday was up on top of Mount Washington, and Monday we got into Stowe, and Tuesday went up to the see the Von Traps. Amazing story from Sound of Music. Sam Von Trapp runs the business there, and he's the son of Johann, which is one of the Von Trapp kids from Maria. So
nice.
That was a lot of fun today. I like that, and I got talk with Sam for a while, and the Baron is buried there. Maria's buried there on their at that place and stuff. So it's just amazing, amazing location, amazing spot, and I really had a good time. So
yeah,
yeah,
right, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's incredible, and I can't wait to be able to go back. My anniversary, or Lisa and my anniversary is September 27th. So it'd be nice next year to go out there, see the colors change. Because it's an amazing place, and
you're probably going to hit a good the Friday. It's supposed to be in the 30s.
Oh wow! Yikes! Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. It's funny because as you get older, it's harder and harder to deal with the winters.
Yeah.
So many snowbirds that fly down to Florida in the winter. So yeah, big day tomorrow. Market's going to kind of get erratic for 15 minutes, half hour before it settles again.
Yeah. Well, just because of what we've been seeing, the markets usually rally after the Fed makes a decision. They're probably going to do a half point instead of the 3/4, which will make the markets go nuts. So it's going to be a short-lived thing. So because we're going into the Jewish high holidays. We're down 500 points today. Probably going to go ahead and just be, just something that goes on. What happens is that people sell off going into the high holidays. And if there's anything that occurs, it's like gasoline on the fire. It goes ahead and just makes the selling even worse. That's why we saw the 1,200 point drop. That's why we see this, is because there's selling going on before the holidays, and then they're gonna wait till the last moment, but then they don't have a choice, and selling starts happening, and they get out.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned we rise after the announcement, and I think that relates to because there's unknowns before the Fed makes its decision, and once it's known, that unknown goes away. So I think that's part of the reason why we react bullishly is because now it's not an unknown. Markets don't like unknowns. They, as soon as news hits, it's no longer a question mark, or it's no longer something to be volatile about. So yeah, it'll be interesting because I think the market's pricing in a 3/4 rate. You know, who knows if the Feds know what they're doing? Who knows if they're thinking long term? It doesn't sound like it. But yeah, it'll be interesting. So yeah, I think relatively quiet in the morning, and then once is it 1 p.m. Eastern? I think the market or the Fed. So yeah, we'll see. Anything else?
No, that's about it. I just wanted to check in, say hi, thank you for all the birthday wishes. Yes, I have turned 60. You know, it's funny when you get 60, you never think you're gonna make 60. You really don't. I still think when I'm 18, so I haven't got the memo yet. So,
right, you're only as old as you
I think
think.
the only thing that happens when you're 60 is start getting a little bit more aches and pains. That's about it, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just step outside here. I'm at the Stowe Vermont. I kind of like this place. It's a Hyatt resort. Obviously staying here for that's what you do, right?
Yeah, right.
So this is up in Vermont. It's about 50, 48 degrees, somewhere in that range tonight. Beautiful. This is back of me, Stowe Vermont. So that's the resort. Up on the hill, that's where we're getting a lot of fog coming in. It'll clear up tomorrow. But very nice resort. If you're ever up here, if you like to ski, this is the place to come. Totally the coolest place going. Like a $20 million facility here, and it's just down the street from the Von Trapp home from the Sound of Music. So it's always good to see that too.
Yeah, nice. I've never, I was a skier in a prior life, but I never skied on the East Coast. It was always out west. Tahoe, Banff up in Canada. So, but yeah, never on the East Coast. So kind of missed that.
Well, it's the biggest one there. So my prediction tomorrow, I'll let Brian go after me. I think we rallied 200 points up in the morning. I think the Fed brings it up to 300 points, and then I finish the day down 300 points.
Interesting. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm short Goog. I
What do you say, Brian? 500 point rally?
Yeah, here's hoping. I like my triple M long. Hopefully that'll help boost it, because it had a great, I was down 50%, I think, before it rallied to green. And I could have gone out with a profit, but decided to hold it because like I said, I'm somewhat bullish on that daily chart for triple M. So yeah. We'll see tomorrow.
Sounds good. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I will go ahead and be monitoring the situation. I will be trading live Thursday and Friday. But for now, I am enjoying the trip. I'll be going to Ben and Jerry's on a personal tour tomorrow. It should be a lot of fun, so we're looking forward to that. And then that's it.
Cool, nice. I think I'm gonna go back and look back at my Vermont pictures somewhere. So
yes,
yes, enjoy.
And go Lions.
Yeah, go Lions. As long as they're not playing the Packers, go Lions. I can't.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
All right.